Hello everybody, in this video I will show you some tips how to do well in hard difficulty in the game CYGNI All Guns Blazing. Now from what I read on the Discord by the developer, the game isn't hard basically. If you control the mechanics, even hard is not hard. But basically if you are struggling, and there are reasons why you can actually fail quite fast if you're not paying attention to certain things. So if for example I'm playing on hard difficulty. Now the thing is, the most important thing is basically put as much as the damage in to clear things fast. And the other thing is managing your weaponry so the things you actually collect don't go into your your energy at the end of the round, because again the idea is not to get something at the end of the round. You can do even on easy mode. The idea is to make sure you do the most out of the energy to, for example, shoot missiles, which I do here in this particular round. Again, the more you have also, the more you're able to clear the enemies faster. So when you see drops of energy, always take a look at your shield and look at, if you are full or not and how much weaponry you have. So the idea is that I try to maximize my shield again first, and then make sure that if I pick up something extra, I'm already moving into my weapon first and then collecting the energy. So basically, so I can get more into the shield, but also have missiles so I can launch. Because as you know, if you want to use missiles, you're actually spending weaponry slots. And without this, it's going to be very hard. You can see that I'm also going on homing, because I want to deal as much damage as possible. Now the thing is that you can always switch between the two, and in certain situations you're better off switching, because when you use homing and there are lots of enemies on the screen, the damage is basically split among the enemies and it takes you more time sometimes to clear. Alright, the next tip for you is move around a lot. And the thing is that when you move around a lot, projectile will move into one direction, and when you move out of it, you're just gonna, most of the projectile won't actually hit you. And the thing is that missiles clear enemies very, very fast, especially if you invested in being able to have the radial damage, so it's full. So basically there's also damage all around it, and this is, in my opinion, this is a must to unlock as early as you can. I mean, at least before we are doing hard, but you should be doing it by now if you're already trying hard. So it's all about this fine management and using missiles a lot in order to clear things fast. Now there's also the ray gun, which I personally haven't used in this one, which can be useful as well. I mean, as an extra, of course, because there are situations where enemies kind of align, and you can not align. You don't have to be aligned, but it allows you to sweep also and clear enemies very fast as well. I'm not using it here, but I recommend having it as well, just for an extra ability to clear certain patterns of enemies. Another tip is pay attention to the ground. If you see those blue ones on the ground, these are actually allies. If you see those dark or something that flash I think in kind of red, you can actually eliminate them. They can drop you energy as well. So if you have some time, usually in boss fight you have lots of them, so you can just, certain situation where you maybe position yourself to evade getting hit and you have kind of time you're doing nothing, to just shoot the ground and get these energy. You're gonna see this in a moment. Now you can of course always move to other directions of the screen. If you're using homing, you don't really have to shoot straight, right? You can just go around, even be at the top, you're still gonna shoot enemies. You can see here I'm just scorching the ground just to get more energy, you see? And also making sure that I also have my missiles, so I'm kind of managing things until the animation completes. I'm just scorching the ground, and sometimes you can even, you don't even pay attention to it, but you can do that, as you can see. And there are situations where until I get those, for example, arms down, I can just shoot the those on the ground and get energy. Meanwhile, I'm actually using homing here, so I can actually shoot while actually being at the top. So I can still shoot the arms while I'm actually being, because again, if I'm in front I can't actually shoot them, but if I'm using homing I can shoot them. So here I'm just grabbing things on the ground. And this allows me to basically get energy while, I can get it pretty early if I if I try to just, you know, finish those arms alone, it takes time. So this is one way to do that. And I don't want to risk it because I need the shield for, you know, certain mistakes, probably evading. I'm doing mistakes like that. Here I was able to eliminate it. Again, shooting from using the homing. Still I need more, so I'm collecting here. And again, it's essential because on easy mode you have lives and you also have more drops of energy, but on hard difficulty that you see here, you don't get them that often. So you need to do the best to make the most out of what you have. So if, for example, if I just switch and go missiles, I probably won't survive because again, the chance that I'm going to get more energy fast is low. Even here when I'm spending on these ones, it takes a bit of time until I get more energy. Alright, the other thing is that you don't have to finish the boss, right? You just need to hang on. So this is why you, I mean, if you want to eliminate everything, fine, but in this boss in the middle, I can just waste time and just get energy from the little ones and survive, basically, and not eliminate them. Like you see here, I haven't eliminated them, so just moving on. Eventually, you will just move on, and you can continue. Yeah, so this is just a few tips to help you out to do better. I mean, for me it was disaster. I sometimes just died after 30 seconds, and then I changed my strategy and applied these things that I'm sharing it with you. It became much easier. And then of course making less mistakes and be able to finish things in hard mode. Thanks for watching.